I want to talk to you about how we helped our client James get to 4K in just 4 months, starting from scratch. No PT experience, never worked on the gym floor, newly qualified, all of that. So my name's Jav. I'm one half of the OHB Academy. I'm out in Dubai at the moment. It's pretty dark outside. I'll show you at the outside scenery, but it's pretty dark, so it doesn't really look that good. But I want to break down how he did it and what you can actually steal to do this yourself, because a lot of coaches have this idea that they can't do it, and you can do it. You can do it, okay? So I'm going to just quickly share my screen and then we'll kind of get into it from there. So just for the record, you can watch this at 2 times speed. You can consume everything a lot quicker that way. If you want this document, just press this link. Well, you can't press the link. But if you want this document, there's a link in the description. You can get this document for free. So where was James at the start of this journey? So he was working in the real estate industry. So he wasn't even in the fitness industry. So that's like it's a important part of this process, because he was already selling and he knew how to be a salesman, which I think is obviously a big part of what you need to do as an online coach. You've got to be able to sell your coaching and make it desirable for people. He wasn't 100% happy with the work-life balance though. And the reason I always highlight this stuff at the start is because I know a lot of coaches can resonate with some of this information. He wanted to do something that he owned for himself, and he was newly qualified. He never worked in the gym, so he didn't know like what software to use, how to do ads, or how to coach clients online, none of that. So he didn't understand all of that, which is obviously an important part of the puzzle. So most of you are in a similar position where you don't know what software to use, you don't know how to do ads, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. And you end up making mistakes. So you end up making those how-to videos, spending money on ads, but you don't know what you're doing, spending money on the website, but you ain't even got a marketing strategy, not tracking any numbers in the business, not investing in your business. So sometimes when you're in that position, you end up kind of flopping. And that's kind of what happens. So we basically took a 3-step process to really optimize and help James get to that 4K. And the real target now is getting to that 5 and then 10. And I think he can double that 4K in the next 30 to 60 days with the right strategies, right? So very first thing with James is really dialing in on cleaning up his profile and what he kind of does. So we really clean this all up. Better profile picture, better bio, link in the bio, all that kind of stuff. It's really important. Just clean it up, optimize the bio. The next thing we did is more clarity on his target market. So he was going down the more mindset route, which is fine, and that's what he wanted to do. But I think that the issue he was facing is that getting a lot of like mindset clients just ended up causing him to kind of get on the phone with people that weren't quite ready to invest in coaching. And that's the whole issue sometimes with being like a mindset coach. There's nothing wrong with being a mindset coach, but obviously his thing is based in health and fitness, and just focusing on the mindset, he's actually missing out on a group of potential clients that would be a bit more effective for him based on where he's at right now. So the whole mindset thing was kind of affecting how the leads he was getting. So we pivoted the niche a little bit, focused more on dads because he's a dad, and losing weight because he lost weight. And also that encompasses the mind anyway. So that's really important. We came up with a content strategy based on his target market. So not just posting mindset stuff, but also posting other areas around mindset and how the fitness side of it helps improve the mindset. And then we gave him a content calendar. Okay. So now he's getting more than 100 likes a post roughly. And yeah, if you want that content calendar, just DM me. So all of this is like, I would say this is one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle, because if we make this really attractive, it's a lot easier for him to start making sales now, okay? Because the main page that people are going to look at is actually a good looking page that people want to look at. And it's got to be that, okay? The next step is obviously making a bit more engaging content. So you can see James is not really afraid to get in front of camera. Getting in front of camera is very easy and natural for him. So we just need to dial it in a little bit more, give him different topics to talk on, give him a bit more variety with the content. And it's very, very important that he does that. And you can see here, look, 5,000 likes, 3,000 likes, 4,000 likes, 4,000 likes, 3,500 likes. And still the other two getting more than 1,000 likes, or views rather, sorry. Same stuff though, like it's really important. It's really powerful. You got to think about it. He's already posted consistently. And some of the videos he did before were getting like 500k views. But the problem is these were the wrong type of views. And you can see like when he's got his pants on and obviously he's going to get loads of views, but it's not always the right kind of views that you want. And that's really the secret here. We need views that are the right type of views, okay? So we set up a content calendar and filled it in with basically some simple topics. And I know it says 5 here, but actually this is wrong. We really focused on 3 because he was already giving out so much. So we just added 3 more. So a bit more value based on what your audience actually wants, like what they need to do. And then a bit more how-to and tutorial style stuff. So that's literally breaking down like a full workout. How to do this, how to do that, which is really, really important. And then just some more like myth busting or thought reversal or mistake based content. So highlighting the type of mistakes that your audience is making. This is really the key. And the better you get at making this kind of content, like the easier your life is, because when you know the exact mistakes that your audience is making, it makes your life easier. And going viral isn't very important. And not in our case anyway. So the last step to really make this successful is what I like to call permission-based marketing and our offer creation. So we set up a simple DM strategy just based on all the new engagement his content is already getting. Especially when you're going viral, you've got to really look through that and decide who the best people are to talk to so that you can actually start booking calls. Because if you're going viral, that's good. But then and on the flip side, it can be bad if the leads are trash. Okay. We're aiming to get 3 to 5 calls booked a week. Honestly, he's booking more than that, but just for the sake of this, like at the baseline, if we can get 5 calls a week, that's not bad. If you're closing at, if you're closing at 20%, that's 1 client a week if you're getting 5 calls booked, right? Which for most coaches, they'd be happy to get 1 new client a week. In this case, we're running up the calendars and the numbers and, we can get more than that, especially when we start to run ads. So we then set up his offer in an effective way. How much does it cost? Okay, good high ticket program. What's the guarantee? What's the offer? The offer needs to be very, very strong and it needs to be good offer stack. So they sign up, maybe they get extra blood tests. Maybe they get a supplement kit. Maybe they get a couple recipe packs sent to their house. Maybe they get like the first 2 weeks of some meal prepping company paid for them. Stuff like that really stacks up the offer and makes it come across as like really, really powerful and amazing. And then we systemize the business, the softwares, the coaching app, the email marketing, like the lead magnet. Like we give him the systems and the software so that he can run it all effectively. And he struggled with this in the past because he didn't know what app to use or what software to use. So we just did it for him and we gave him the best ones to use. And then that's it. So you might ask us, why have we not gone straight into ads? And the reason I say this is because like most coaches, they ain't got the right type of business yet. So if you ain't got a strong offer, if you ain't actually got a good fitness coaching program, why are you running ads? There's other gurus out there telling you to, run everyone into a 14-day challenge or do this. And yeah, that does work, but you have to do it properly. And if you don't actually have a system in place and you don't have the business in place, then you're spending money on ads for no reason. It's going down the drain. I talk to coaches that have spent 2K on ads and no return on investment. Like, no, just wait, relax, get it right first, get the business right organically, then validate, and then we use ads, okay? So, we are running ads for James now. We actually just did a challenge. He's got over 300 leads in there. So this is now going to be a part of his scaling strategy. He's hit a 4K month, which means we just need to be consistent so that he can now get to 5 and then 8 and then 10. That's kind of the intervals I like to see. So, again, if you want access to this document, all you've got to do is comment the word growth or join the free group. The details are in the description. But the reality is that all of you can do this. There isn't a human on the planet that can't do what I've just showed you, okay? You can do it, but you have to believe you can do it firstly, and then you have to have the strategies and the skills to implement to then go out there and do it. So if you're just telling yourself, I'm going to make... No, you've got to actually put things in place to make that money and make it happen. All right, so... hopefully you found that useful. If you want this document, I'll leave a link in the description to join our free community. It's free for the first 7 days, and then you can access all of this. You can download it, steal it, and then leave at the end of day 7 if you want to. We're not really bothered. If you know that you want some more one-to-one help, and you've got at least 5 to 10 face-to-face clients, and you're making anywhere from 2 to 4K per month, then you might qualify for our one-to-one program. We don't take on everybody. You do need to qualify for it. If you don't qualify, it's fine. But yeah, if you've got that level of income and you've got that many clients, then you're in a good spot to be able to scale and grow with us. If not, then join the community. It's free for the first 7 days. So, it's worth it anyway. So that's it. Copy what James did. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, one more thing. If you know you're getting calls booked already, but you don't know how to close these leads that are getting on the phone with you, you should watch this training right here.